Yo, what's good, people?
What the fuck? I didn't even plan that.
Oh, no, I think I just see you. Sorry big up everyone who's tuned in. That's totally thrown us off our regular intro. But if you're not watching, if you're just listening, then we just did some weird cross-armed goal celebration intro. I don't know what
it's
that
the
was.
West Ham cross.
Oh, was that
into
what?
the Sioux?
Oh, hammers, of course. I did not even think about that. But yes, welcome everyone. Welcome back to another Deep Tempo podcast, your show dedicated to bringing you the latest and greatest goal celebrations, plus dubstep / 140 tunes. If you are new around here, my name's Sibo, aka The Roving Dread, and this is my esteemed West Ham supporting colleague, Mr. DJ Killa. What are you doing? You've been gym today, lad?
Yeah, but I did legs, not fucking chest.
Have you been working this week, actually? You only had 1 day off or 3 days off?
One.
Oh, right. I wasn't sure if you were off from Wednesday or...
Nah, I worked till 1 today, though. That's it.
That's nice on a Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, here we are. Friday, the 25th of August. We're obviously, if you don't know, we record these a few days in advance. It takes us a while to get everything set up for our Wednesday podcasts. And of course, bank holiday weekend here in the UK as well. So I hope everyone, wherever you are having a sick weekend. All the UK lot, hope you enjoy yourselves a long weekend. Hope you've got it off. Hope you don't work weekends because that's just long. But yeah, welcome back on today's show, bro. We've got a lot to get.
I'd say very, very big labels. Lots of big labels.
Yeah,
lots and lots.
Big labels, big artists. People celebrating milestones. We've got about 12 to 13, I think, releases.
A few dubs as well.
Yeah, a few dubs. I think. So it's probably 10 releases, a couple dubs.
Yeah.
Big outro. We've had a big event announcement recently. We also announcing the winner for a competition when we played the first tune, as well, introduced the first tune, I should say. And got to shout out some new patrons, all of that. Had some guest mixes go out. So let's just get into it, bro. The big news.
What is it?
We are hosting a London party.
What the fuck, bro?
With none other than Mr. Frozen Dub.
Frozen fucking plates, people.
Deep Tempo times Frozen Plates in London for the first time ever, bro. And we've got a fucking stacked international lineup coming through.
4 artists who are coming from abroad.
There you go.
That not in the UK.
Might actually be 5 if Mr. Dub himself is actually going to play.
Oh yeah, that's true, yeah. We got Austrians. And
Austrian.
We got Belgians. A Belgian.
Just one.
We've got Hungarians. That's correct. The plural is correct there.
The plural is correct.
And then a couple of Brits and a Chinese, Jamaican Brit. Full Brit. I don't know what DNS and Changer are, but
I have no idea.
We'll go with just Brits.
But yeah, if you haven't seen already, the big announcement, if you're not signed up to our newsletter, you need to get signed up. That is down below. First time we're bringing through, obviously bringing the Frozen Plates gang over to celebrate. If you haven't seen before as well, we've got DT tapes, vlogs that the man himself, Mr. Cutter, has recorded over on YouTube of our time over in Budapest. We've been over twice now. Yeah. Once just to enjoy ourselves. That was when the Belgian boys were playing. They had Substrada, 11th Hour, Extra playing, as well as Musikan, and I'm going to get the two lineups mixed up now.
Yeah.
But the last time we were out there was in March and we played.
It was so fucking fun.
It's always sick.
Hour and a half set. I love hour and a half sets,
it
man.
was as well.
Just so fun.
Extended sets, that's what we want.
Because we like to play variety.
That's it.
And
come on, a bit of Journey.
We definitely added some variety in that set. Sure. And the Give It Up one, and that was hour and a half too. So yeah.
Which is on our YouTube as well. You can go check that out if you haven't.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got Pharma coming from Austria, his UK debut. Substrada coming from Belgium, his UK debut. Sadik and Zosha both coming from Hungary. They're based in Budapest. Both their UK debuts as well. I say technically Sadik, I think, came here years ago, but it's his dubstep debut.
Yeah, I think he played a genre before.
Changes also. It's his debut dubstep set because he's traditionally he makes traditionally, talking like he's well old, but he's from the drum bass world as well.
Yeah.
And we featured his Frozen Plates release as well on the podcast. We're playing that out for time and getting a bunch of reactions from that one. yeah, he's pretty much only released dubstep exclusively through Frozen Plates as well. He's based down in Portsmouth, I think.
And White Peach.
That's true.
Because that's how we figured him out. Our first release was him on White Peach when we found him.
Who, Changer?
Oh, you're on about Changer?
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant Sadik.
No, Sadik's on. I was going to say, you're on about Sadik's on White Peach.
Yeah, I'm on about Sadik, yeah.
So yeah, Sadik's released on White Peach and Frozen Plates, obviously. I believe he's coming on a new one. I don't know whether it's going to be this year or next year, but I know from speaking with Mr. Frozen Dub, that he's coming on a new one as well soon. He's just fucking incredible. And I can't wait to hear his set because we know he's probably going to be coming and playing 100% new dubs. Yeah. Like, if you've got any doubts about coming to this night, guys and gals, it's literally going to be one of the freshest nights of dubstep the UK's seen in a while. And I'm not saying that in the most bravado way. It's not even me. That's these producers they're quite often, they've got the freshest shit. They're playing fresh stuff that's not getting played over here that much. And I know they're going to be finishing music for these shows. So hit up the ticket page, Resident Advisor. It's linked down below. There's only a couple early birds. There's like 2 left. So I imagine they're probably going to be gone by Wednesday. Maybe not. Who knows? Probably not going to push it too hard until the end of next week again.
Yeah.
With new posts and updates. There is more stuff that we're doing around this event and more announcements to come. There's also back-to-backs which we haven't announced yet, like who's playing with who. Some are solo, some are back-to-backs, which is going to be interesting. Tidbit for you, we'll tell you. You will notice that we are listed separately on the event. So me and Kurtz, it's not going to be a deep tempo set.
Yeah, it's just cut a back-to-back river trash.
No, we're mixing it up a little bit for this one. It's going to be interesting. Frozen Plates nights, the ones we've been to, always been family vibes. We know this one, us two coming together, continuing to work together. Because as you know, we had the tape cassette project, we've had the Frozen Tempo vinyl project. Maybe we're doing some more stuff. That's a special tidbit for you podcast listeners. We appreciate you guys supporting. Do let us know, comment down below if you're coming through.
For the real heads, man.
Yeah.
You want real dubs, new dubs?
I'm really excited for this one. We're thinking maybe about recording sets and stuff like that, innit? Maybe and having them in the future. But I don't know. We'll see, because we have to get that agreed with everyone as well, obviously, see if they're up for it.
I mean, even if they get it recorded and they're not happy, then we don't have to put it out.
But we'll see. I was just thinking, it's a monumental moment. Frozen Plates debut as a label here in the UK, our first time collaborating on an event, not just obviously playing on a Frozen Plates night, but it's coming together, and we're pretty sure we're going to keep working in the future, man. Our missions kind of overlap in terms of the artists we're trying to push, what we here do on a podcast, innit?
Yeah.
And what Peter's mission is.
Exactly.
And, you know, the fact that it's just a continuation of what we've already been trying to do. Obviously, we bought 3WA over here to the UK for the first time for his debut. We bought Causa back after, obviously, pandemic was a part of it. We hadn't played him for like 4 years in the UK.
Yeah, since seen him on night.
Yeah, and there's loads of up-and-coming artists that just aren't getting the opportunities, not just Europeans, but also, you know, smaller UK heads that we're aware of. Changer and DNS both released on Frozen Plates as well. DNS is local to London as well. He's got a subtle radio, I nearly said FM, subtle radio show as well.
I'm going to listen to that tomorrow.
Monthly
I missed
show.
That one. He's got some heavy shit, man.
Yeah. He's really good at the mix, man. So I'm excited to see their sets. And Changer playing his first dubstep show. And who knows what fresh stuff he's going to make. You know, these drum and bass boys, when it comes to producing dubstep,
they're different, mate.
Different gravy.
Probably, like, realistically, his release is probably our most played live.
Yeah, when we first,
yeah,
because I mean, Peter sent us a big pack. That tune was doing damage.
That was the one where we'd like roll off like a lot.
And they did the VIP, didn't they? Paul's VIP of that one as well.
We played that a lot.
It came out, didn't it?
Yeah, it's all out now. Yeah, it's come out a few months back now.
But yeah, big up, guys. Hopefully you can come through to that. If that's not your neck of the woods, or you can't make the travel for that exact date or whatever reason, even if you are abroad, I'm saying it's probably worth it. But we also have Subdub. We mentioned it on a previous show. Tickets are flying for this one, so I do just want to mention it. We're not going to go through the whole lineup or any of that because we've already gone through it on the show. But in case you missed it, 5 rooms, The brands are incredible. Subdub celebrating 25 years.
It will sell out.
Yeah, 100%.
It's selling out.
Metal,
near enough.
basically, Metalheads is celebrating 30 years as a label. We're celebrating 4 years as a label. That's not really a real thing, but we're just like, yo, we're on this Subdub lineup. There's an Exodus room as well. In our room, I will just say that. So we've got Youngster, Jay Sparrow, ourselves. We will be playing back to back on that one. We've got 11th Hour coming over from Belgium as well for his second ever UK show. Tefa hasn't played Subdub before. They're going back to back, them two, 11th Hour and Tefa. We've got Minty coming up from Bristol. We've got Dooku coming up from Brighton. And we have Pokes and Peen hosting in our room as well. On the Sweet Potato Void sound system downstairs. There's also Dub Sirens in the other room. There's like 5-6 sound systems on this event across. Work that out. It's like 6-7 sound systems across 4 rooms. Stupid. It's just gonna be mad. Beaverworks Leeds, 7th of October. Tickets are on our website. If you want to ever catch up with our events, sign up to our newsletter down below so you don't miss anything, the announcements, so you get on those early bird cheap tickets, and then or visit our website anyway, deeptempo.co.uk/events, and you'll see our upcoming listings. They go out on the day that pretty much the day or day after that they get announced. So yeah, go check that out. That's the events, bro. It's gonna be, man, I'm excited.
Wow.
Club season's coming back. Absolutely. Not just playing out actually, but getting out as well. Going to see a few events here and there. I think I'm going to try slot in a couple for the end of the year, I reckon. Around some busy times though. Put it out there.
I want to go to Nefa's 6 deck one, really.
Yes, I'm actually it's been on my job list. I meant to have emailed Nikki. I spoke to Nef about it. Doing the zine piece. I wanted, anyway, if you know about NFT, I wanted to cover him in the 140 zine for that.
Yeah, we did say, didn't we, when he does his six deck live. Yeah, we'd like to see him.
So do you know what, I meant to have done that this week, but
it's alright, we could do it next week. It's not for a while anyway.
Event announcement on the Monday caught me off probably. It's because we spoke on a weekend, and I said, I'll do that Monday, and then didn't think event announcement was never going to get that done because our DM's just blown up. But yeah, a couple bits to cover as well. Guest mixes we've had. I'm trying to remember who's actually out and not the ones that we've sat parked on now.
Okay, so
who we just had?
It's gonna be.
It's because if you're signed up to our Patreon as well, you get our guest mixes early.
Early, yeah. So Shigeru's
just dropped.
Part 2, 100% dub mix.
Yeah, and who was the other one? Defuse was before. But there's someone in between. Swear down.
Oh, and Spectral will be out now because that's Monday. So Spectral, she's drum and bass DJ. She's come to the dark side of dubstep. Yeah, she's done a sick mix because I've listened to it in the gym recently. It's very, very, very good.
Yeah,
that's out now because is there anyone else?
That's it.
That's it for now.
And there's a couple. There's one or two. One
definitely that's just come in. So
yeah, if you're listening, DJs, producers, wondering about guest mixes or anything, just know that we've got, obviously with the event coming, we've got like some promo mixes and stuff lined up. We're going to be pretty stacked content wise, as well as a new Talking Dubstep podcast that we're recording for Patreon. We've got a lot of content, so we're kind of on a little bit of a pause with new guest mixes coming in.
Yeah,
till probably like mid-November. Yeah. It's going to be like the earliest we'll probably accept any, because we've got so much stuff to put out, and we want to do it justice. You don't want to just plonk your mix out. We've already got a bit stacked recently with content. Yeah. We have to promote the podcast, promote these mixes, and we want to shout about everyone. And that's why if you sign up to our Patreon, you will get them early, and you'll never miss them. Or our emails newsletter, we always plug them at the bottom of those when those goes out. Yeah, Patrons, we should shout out. We've had some new ones, bro.
Mate, every week. We love you guys, you fucking legends.
You are actually legends. We kind of already mentioned it, but you have massively, changed the way what we're able to do. Just makes it more comfortable putting out, like doing these events, doing the merch requests and stuff that we're getting. We're working on it, people. I feel like we've been saying that for like a year, but we actually have got someone else on the case, so that we're not just forever getting caught up with other stuff. But let's shout out.
I think it must be I swear we've done that one already, because I swear they mentioned.
Oh, did we?
Because that says that.
Oh, is that messed up?
Yeah, do that.
Do it.
Do it. Well, there's 14th, 23rd, and today. So when was the podcast last out? I don't know.
Maybe it just didn't refresh. I don't know. We'll shout
them out anyway.
Yeah, we've had Rohit. I'm not even going to try butcher your second name. Do that. Big up Rohit. I appreciate you, bro. On top tier as well, man. Vetch, as well as Arnie. I'm guessing that is Nadine, maybe.
Nadine. I'm gonna go Nadine.
Nadine, maybe. Oh, it's Bass Trace.
Go on, Bass Trace head.
Big up. And Kane as well. Shout out to you new patrons and all our previous patrons that we shouted out on our previous shows. We really appreciate you
all. We love you all. Thank you for the support.
Yeah, you legends. Going to be doing going to have probably a comp or two coming up.
Yeah.
For top patrons as well soon. Obviously, we had the J Sparrow Groundation tune drop as well. Was that after the last podcast? I don't think we even got to talk about it.
Yeah, we haven't spoken about that
yet. Deep Tempo Patreon guest series is now a thing. DTP. 001 J Sparrow kindly, obviously, we had him on the Talking Dubstep podcast, the first one, and he mentioned it from the off when we first when we launched the Patreon. I was like, oh, how about doing like a little like chat thing and an exclusive tune for your patrons? And like, yes, of course. And we had already had a few conversations, haven't we? I was down the beach actually. I was down south, down at Robin, innit? Soph took a trip down there, and he just said, oh, yeah, how about this tune? I was like, yo, yeah, you're literally, we just had a conversation about this.
Yeah.
So yeah, top tiers. So our Deep Fam, it's now available to you exclusively for a month. It will go down to our fam and then backers in that order each month. And we're going to try to keep this rolling as much as we can with new tunes, new support. Artists, if you are interested in releasing via our Patreon, let us know. We can have a conversation. If we need to support you, some kickback. There's some other stuff we want to do around it anyway that I think will be interesting as a little, I guess, unofficial label as a sense. We're not getting into all that, having stuff streaming and all of that stuff. This is for there is a lot of DJs and producers who are supporting us on Patreon, and we appreciate you guys. A lot so hopefully getting these tunes. We want it to be like premium as well. We're not just because it's like free on Patreon. We're not just, if there's a month we happen to not have a tune come out, that's cool. We'd rather put out quality in it.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Stuff that we actually, if it would be in a Deep Tempo set, if we would play it, then, both of us, then it's going to go on this. But I think it's got to be something both of us would play, essentially.
Which we have. Groundation was played out.
It was indeed. We had the joy of, as with Sparrow, especially me for whatever reason, get to hear like all 5 versions of it, or probably more than that. But
yeah, to be fair, we played like the older version, and we didn't have the new version at the time.
I think I'm sure we got it in for the last one.
No, did we not the new master one?
Yeah, I hadn't quite done it. Oh yeah, no, that's because he's making so much bloody garage.
Yeah.
But yeah, big up all of our patrons. That's linked down below if you want to support us there. We appreciate you, gang. It's probably enough waffle, isn't it?
Waffle Central. Let's carry on. What should we talk about now? How nice my t-shirt is.
You're buzzing about that, ain't you?
Hey, old school, man. I had this as a child, and I thought, bring it back to as an adult. Dr. Martens on the sponsor. West Ham United gang.
But they don't sponsor you now, do they?
Nah.
So what happens there with bringing back retro t-shirts? I wonder.
Well, it's done by this. They just sell it. It's actually done by that company.
Yeah, but
they sell it.
But I'm thinking, do they have to do something with Dr. Martens in terms of like a kick thing, or do Dr. Martens even care because they pay for the sponsorship?
Maybe, yeah.
Which are only for that year, but people are now still repping the brand out.
Exactly.
There must be some sort of licensing.
Yeah, that's
never thought about that. What happens if you
or they're just doing it bare illegal? But then they wouldn't say bare illegal. That sounds like bare illegal. But then it is sold on West Ham's website, so they must be legit.
I don't know.
Don't
know what the laws are around that.
What football team do you support, guys? Comment down below. Soccer team.
Yeah.
Everyone's like Miami now because of Messi.
Miami.
Yeah.
That's right. Hey, Miami's my shit. I'll be honest, I don't watch any soccer. They're still last anyway, aren't they, in the league? Even though they won like 8 in a row. Yeah, because they were rock bottom before Messi got there.
Messi's next level, man.
They're rock bottom. They won 8 games in a row and they're still bottom.
That's mad.
That's how bad they were doing.
That's fucking mad.
But I only know this because I keep up with the NFL news and some of the sports shows just casually move on to soccer because Messi's there.
Soccer. Yeah, don't call it soccer, people. It's not soccer. You don't play with your sock. You play with your foot.
Yeah. Anyway, we are going to get into tunes, and of course, we have to announce the winner of the Kalawanji/Surgery vinyl, which obviously Chrome Star and Sessman on the Kalawanji side, and Chrome Star with Surgery on this side. This is we've got to say thank you to Mehdi, thank you to Steph for giving us this, Steph and Inez at Outlook Festival for giving us this to give away as a little competition. All you had to do, if you've missed out, that's why you need to sign up to our email, follow along, actually tune into the podcast, because there will be more competitions coming up very soon. We want to do some big stuff for a show not too far in the future as well.
Yes, we do.
All you have to do is comment down below. We kind of said, let us know if you've had a surgery or just comment. Any comment was really valid, but we did say we might be swayed by a little story about an injury or something like that. We wasn't too serious. And we had the little scroll down thing, whatever you call them, pre-show, and the winner is Wolfed.
Yeah, go on, Wolfed, man.
Shout out Wolfed.
Big up Wolfed.
9991 to be precise. I presume it is the right Wolfed.
Imagine if it's not.
He's commented quite a bit before on previous previous
Wolf
shows.
Music. It is Wolf. It's Wolf music.
There you go. But just making sure someone hasn't created another.
Yeah.
Just a different random wolf that's popped up. Not likely.
You've won, bro.
Yeah, congrats, bro. All you need to do, bro, is DM us somehow. He's got his on socials, isn't it? DM us, bro, and your address. I think he's out in New York, in Boston, somewhere like that. And we'll get that shipped out to you. I'm just denting up. Oh no, this is your one. I'm denting it up for you.
Oh, thanks, man.
Don't worry, the actual pristine one's at mine, and I'm gonna mail it out to you. Even though I haven't got any mailers at the minute, so I better just order a vinyl, recycle it. Just for that being my excuse. I've probably got some that I've pre-ordered that I've forgotten about anyway. Thank you to everyone who entered. Appreciate your comments. And for supporting. Do drop a like and comment on this video if you haven't already, peeps. It really does help with that algorithm bullshit. But should we get into the tunes? Yeah, man. The reason we kicked off the competition on this particular one is because obviously we were featuring Truth last show, the Deep Medi Truth. Yeah. Truth release. If you haven't caught that, then you should go check it, because it's also on a sexy coloured vinyl. Sexy. It's the Venusians. Sick EP. We were blessed to be able to play that one out in a bunch. And obviously I got to meet Dre for the first time, Dre and Patty, in person. You previously had. But yeah, that was sick. Talking of Truth, we're now on to the next DDD release. Ooh. And you know what? We haven't had Khiva on for a while. It's been a minute. It's been a very, very long time. She's been busy, bro. Yeah, of course. Every time she pops up on the socials, she's she's 20 different shows on the road and whatnot. It is festival season, though, to be fair. It is. And obviously she's in high demand. We got a 4-tracker here, man. We've got Prophetic Silence, Ephemeral, Rapture. You're right. Rapture and Satellite. I thought you were having a stroke. Satellite in brackets, Bones and Ice. We're going for Rapture. Yeah. I think this is out on the 1st. Am I correct? Yes, of September. There you go. It's called the Heavenly Bodies EP on Deep, Dark and Dangerous. Should we get into the tune, Charlie? I think we should play some tunes for the people. Yeah, it's about time. Let's play some tunes, bro. You ready? I'm ready.
Starting off in the most satanic way possible, bro. What the fuck? Jesus. She's been taking inspiration from, do you remember like Stizzler and Nosk from Germany and like the Japanese gang on Vomit Spit? That's what, that could have been on Vomit Spit for sure.
It could
I'm
have
spitting myself now, actually.
Vomit Spit.
Vomit Spit.
Oh, bro, you know, we talk the good sidetrack. But I had my earbuds in there, and Milt was sat in the living room, and I'm listening. We were talking about Inter Milan earlier.
Yeah.
I listened to, I don't even know what else. There's the Pat McAfee show, man. He's like an ex-NFL player. He was a kicker, a punter. Whenever they talk about Methy and that, they have to do the stupid Spanish meth. They were talking like spaz the whole day. I'm there like trying to work and I'm listening to this shit because they like come on in the like early afternoon. Obviously, their morning. It's like sports talks. I was just, bro, I couldn't even fucking focus for about half an hour. I was just in stitches listening to these guys.
I need to see it.
Just sounded stupid. But yeah, Khiva, she kills it, man.
Absolutely.
Coming in with them dark sides. I do love her, like, I don't even know how to describe it. Like her canky, cratey, slapping, like dropping tops. Reminds me of I had to quickly go on Discogs and remember the track. That was Chuckles Revenge, the Butterfly Effect EP. Did just make me think though, like all her vinyl releases are via DDD, and
yeah, they are.
They're the ones out there in the US who are pushing the physical format still. Anyway, it just made me think. I was like, there ain't many others, are there? Like big. There's like I've seen the smaller guys doing short runs and stuff like that. Heavy Traffic had a couple vinyl releases on Shore.
I'm thinking, has Khiva actually been on another label though? Is she just exclusively DDD? Because I can't even think of
She does her own.
Apart from her own Bandcamp, I can't think of anything else.
Do you know, that's a good question. Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
Yeah,
which is funny to say, isn't it?
Since 2017, I remember In the Quiet as well.
Yeah,
I really like that one.
I mean, she's releasing consistently though, isn't it? That's the thing.
Top tier production.
Doing bits. She's currently on a big old tour. She's got the graphic here is this pinned? Is it? That's probably why. It's probably been updated somewhere else, but looks like she's playing out in Kansas City. Oh no, she just has by the looks of it. She's at Lost Lands soon. She's going to be at
Lost Lands, yeah.
Submersion Festival. I don't even know how to.
Lost Lands are like getting a bit more of the deeper, darker stuff now instead of just rhythm and EDM now. It seems because Nick Badub's on that thing.
Yeah, he is, isn't he? He's finishing his tour there as well. Yeah, so he's going to link.
That's pretty sick, man. That's festival looks wild, but yeah,
we need to get out there, don't we? I was thinking, like, do you know what? We maybe need to we could do it next year, you know, because you can't even go out, can you?
No.
We could. I say that it doesn't even have to be a US one. We could mate, let's say, fuck it, let's go to a festival, like somewhere else.
What,
some other doesn't even have to be strictly dubstep, but it's got a bit.
Yeah. That'd be actually good.
Go experience.
Worth doing the vlog there as well, because Outlook's done that. I no point me doing a vlog now ever again. Done it twice.
Yeah. We won't get into
that. But it'd be good to vlog something new.
Yeah,
a festival that we haven't experienced before, so we don't know what to expect. Yeah. Man, that's a good idea, you know. I mean, Boomtown's a good option for the UK.
Of course,
that's in August.
I'm down, but I was thinking
abroad. Yeah. Sunshine as well. Sunshine.
Yeah, we need some.
Portugal. If there's one in Portugal, that'd be sick.
I know there's quite a few. There's a couple. We could probably do some of the dubbier ones in summer. I'm trying to think because, in France, in Portugal, Spain, there's a lot of dub and reggae festivals. Not so much dubstep.
Yeah.
They sometimes have a small stage playing. Like Sepia's played Boom before, the psytrancey one, but he was just on some tiny. He did a 3-hour set on some tiny. You know, like it's probably like the wabi sabi of Boom.
Yeah,
it's just like one of them kind of micro stages. But I think that was. I don't know how we got on that randomly one time.
Yeah,
I'm not really sure,
but yeah, I'm fully down, obviously, because of Outlook and stuff, like not being able to go. It's my brother's wedding the day, people, if you're wondering.
It's finally someone else.
Happened to me, finally
time.
But you know what, yeah? If it means we go somewhere else, then fine.
Yeah.
Works out.
Yeah, I'm down.
Works out for me, man.
Yeah.
Maybe we start, browsing this week or something.
There are some smaller, day and 2 days in Europe as well that have popped up. I've seen some, not the busiest, I guess, some of them, they're smaller, and I mean they're not all dubstep. That's the other thing. Some of them are mixed, but they've got a bit, and there's some because we're bound to see some more European names because that's what we've always stressed. It's Outlook's just lacking. We had Prove this year, which was sick to see.
Yeah,
but there's far more people on the continent that they could be
absolutely
having on.
Absolutely.
So I mean, make it a little bit less English focused.
Yeah.
But yeah, big up Khiva anyway. I hope I hope you're having a sick time if you see this. Hope you're having a fucking sick time playing now, enjoying shit on the tour, playing these festivals in the summer. I'm sure she's her stories and her posts are always she's active.
She's very active.
I mean,
26.1k followers as well. Jeez, doing bits.
There you go. Yeah, big up DDD, big up the Truth guys. Tris, if you see this, I hope I get to meet you in person one day. Didn't quite happen. But yeah, it's good to see Dre. Good to see Pat.
Yeah, Dre's a Donny, man. It's awesome.
It's sick. I seen some clips popping up back up. I think you see Pat. You posted some clips from it. So why it looks sick, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1st of September. That's out. I don't know if we ever.
Yeah, I did say it. Yeah.
So there we go. Next up.
Yeah, I haven't heard this really.
Oh,
I haven't actually listened yet.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Yeah, Biggie, man. Got a shout out on the first ever podcast as well. This label,
it was,
definitely.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to remember, like all the labels that were on there. On the first ever show.
That was Sims. Sector 7.
Was it Article?
Yeah.
See, I might have guessed Century. I would have said, I know it was Sim, but I might have guessed Century, but it probably was Article.
It was Article.
Rarefied.
Verified, yeah. But I called it Rarefield and Rarefeed.
Oh, yeah.
God, we look like idiots. No wonder that everyone took the piss out of us.
Navy Cut, of course, because we did Sparrow.
Yep. That was deep. That was deep.
No, it was... There you go. It's his album on. Even though it's an album, I just forgot that. Yeah, of course.
I'm just a massive fan of Deep Tempo.
You've watched it. You've watched it, yeah. You've actually watched it. But yeah, Sector 7 sound.
Oh, you said it right. Yeah.
I know. I still never let that. Oh, I said it the wrong way on the first show, didn't I? That's another thing. The amount of things, but you know it. It's just like I'm not.
Yeah.
The notes. We weren't as organised as we were then. We just, I'm trying to fucking talk on camera for the first time.
Well, yeah, we couldn't talk to cameras. Like right now, I can just look at the camera and speak. But back then, I was just sort of like, I don't know what to say.
People have asked us a few times, and it comes up quite regularly, like about starting, about the show, about how we've grown, blah blah blah. And we say to people, like, it's just people don't realise like how normal. We've not done any prior to this, ain't done anything like it at all, and it literally took us 5-6 times to even get going. I mean, we had our mate KB in the room.
Yeah, that didn't probably help though, did it?
We laughed literally within a minute or 2 minutes of starting the podcast. We laughed like 5-6 times and had to restart 5-6 times. It was ridiculous. And butchering names, like I said, 7 sector sounds rather than sector 7. We're saying rare feed because we
didn't know it was rare.
We're just special.
I mean, then we said like matrimony.
That was much
matrimony.
Yeah.
We were fucking idiots.
Just can't read. So we've been educated. We've learned a lot on the show, haven't we, bro?
Exactly, mate. I know what a snare is now. That's cool.
That's just a joke. That's a fat joke.
I'm surprised no one's ever asked us what we when we talk about this what it is, but only a few people probably know.
It's just a bit of banter that. But yeah, shout out to 7. Oh fuck.
He's done it already. What a boner. Boner. You fucking
I didn't finish it though. I could have just said 7 sounds.
Then you got it wrong still. It's still wrong.
Oh, it just rolls both ways. It's because we just talked about it.
I think it's better 7 sector actually.
No, I like sector 7.
Well, yeah, I suppose we have to say
it. Sounds like it almost, I don't know, I can imagine it in different scenarios. Like almost like
Sector 7.
Yeah, in a sci-fi film or like
go up to Sector 7 and kill that alien.
Yeah.
Would you rate this EP 10 out of 10?
Hey, 10 out of 10, bro.
That is a bold title for an EP. They're basically like, this is 10 out of 10, and I'm titling that.
10, right, bro. Is it? Yeah.
10.
Celebrating 10 years of the label, man.
That's pretty mad. Ting.
Yeah, pushing real 140, as they say here in the
real.
If you go over to the Bandcamp, sector7sounds.bandcamp.com. Got shout out Boofy, man. Shout out all the gang really. Lemzly, Dale, Jook. They've been putting in the work, the whole gang on with Tune Wise, High Five Ghost, of course. He was on the first one, I think. But yeah, the one we featured Jook, didn't we? The
Flying Nimbus EP.
Yeah, I was gonna say Flying Guillotine, which is a kung fu film. It's fully like a 70s kung fu or 80s kung fu.
Yeah,
film.
that's a that. Do you know what that's a tune we should bring back to our sets. That
It's fucking rude. So,
naughty, mate.
Yeah. Celebrating 10 years with a big compilation. Also bringing through a couple new names for the label as well, which I'm kind of presuming is like a prelude to them having solo releases in future.
It's normally the way, isn't it?
I would kind of expect. So yeah, there's 4 brand new tracks, or like completely original brand new tracks, and then there's also 4 remixes of some of the biggest tunes that have come out, or sickest tunes I would say, on Sector 7. All the tunes are big on Sector 7, to be fair. So yeah, Boofy kicks off with track number 1, more or less. Invader Spade as well, which I'm pretty sure I've not followed them up too much. They've cropped up a couple times. They're a duo, I believe. Right. I'm not sure where they're based. Jook and Lemzly, Beloved, which is the track we're gonna play for you. There's also Leon P, who's a member of Numa crew. He's a new one, along with Invader Spade, I should have mentioned. And then Iconica has remixed Komodo's track Gua. Drones No Future has been Invader Spade, what am I on about? I'm talking about Giant Swan of the duo I'm on about. They're the duo I don't know much about. The only thing I've seen cropped up of them was it their toilet, where they did a mix in that bathroom, I think. What's it called? Whore.
Oh, yeah.
In that space, or it might have been Boiler Room. I'm getting all my wires crossed now.
Are you okay?
Fresh off. Yeah, Kinda Neeks, Random Lab has been remixed by Josie Devil, and then Duke's Gold Rush has been remixed by Eva 808. So yeah, massive comp, huge names. They've also got a night to celebrate that's coming up in September, which we'll shout out after we play the tune. I think we should get into it. This is Jook and Lemzly Dale, Beloved. I think you'll recognise this floating around in mixes for time.
Tunes make me do the spooky head nod. When he mixes, he just agrees with the decks the whole time.
Entire time, just 1 hour straight nods.
Honestly, whenever I see videos of him, he's just there like nod.
There's a few people like that though. Trent is like that as well.
Yeah,
just a pure. He's got a bit more energy in his nod than Spook,
yeah.
I say that, not energy. It's just a bit more back. There's a little bit more back in Trends. I know what you mean. Spookies is just straight up.
Just agreeing with everything.
See them videos of Jordan recently with Spooks. I think he was doing a radio mix or something. He was doing somewhere there, old Deep Sound. Good old Jordan was with him. I think he often rolls up to the stuff that Spooks is doing, innit?
Yeah.
Legend. I haven't seen him in a bit, man. Hopefully bump into him. But yeah, fucking big up Jook and Lemzly on that one. The night, I want to make sure I plug it. Sector 7 Sounds. It's at Thekla. It's on the 15th of September. That's a Friday night. And huge lineup, man. Either 808. I presume that's going to be a DJ set because it doesn't say live. You're just doing a live thing.
Yeah, normally it'll just be DJ.
You got Giant Swan as well, which says DJ set. Leon P at Back to Back Ego. So of course the Numa boys are coming over. I was chatting to Leon earlier. And Josie Devil and Boofy. That's all in the main room. And then on the top deck you've got like an almost nice takeover, which I think they're the people who do almost nice tapes. Have you seen them? No. Almost like it was sick artwork and that popped up.
I love their style. Sector 7. Sector 7. Fuck, I'm getting it wrong now.
Lemzly, who does the artwork.
Is it? Yeah,
I might be wrong on that. I don't know if that's something I've seen him in. I just think he has nice artwork for his own.
Yeah, it's just cool, man. It's just I like that kind of vibe, and then like the drawing look. And then when they do the artwork for the pieces, they have the when they're younger photos, and they're so cool.
It's good. Top deck. So almost nice takeover, which is DJ Camel Blues. You've got DJ Pop Shove It, and you've got Medis and Lemsdale up there on the top deck. So if you want to go through to that, head over to headfirstbristol.co.uk and go check that out. I'm actually proper tempted to like make it myself because I think it will be a sick night. I was chatting to Leon. I was asking, I was like, when you boys coming over? I need a full Numa crew setting, need a Numa crew night, man. I mean, I can deal with just Leo and Ego coming over. Even though I would love to see the whole crew travel over.
Unfortunately, I'm on holiday that.
You're away, ain't you? You're going on Spain.
Yeah. Tenerife. Spanish island, though, isn't it?
Yeah. Same
shit.
It's not 15th. When's that? That's out now. You can go get this now.
This is out now, yeah.
It's also out on vinyl as well. It's a double gatefolded vinyl, I believe, where you get I think the A side vinyl, or the first one side is those new original tunes, and then the other side, the other one is like all the remixes. There's an additional 250 off there, so go and support, go copy it. Like I said, the Bandcamp's really easy to find. It's Sector 7 Sounds. And congrats to Boofy and the whole crew on 10 years, man, of putting in work. It's kind of, when I seen that actually as well, I was like, 10 years. In my head, it's like, older than 5, I would have guessed. If someone just said, take a guess, and I had no idea, hadn't seen any promo for this or event, I might have said like 8
years,
like max in my head. Which is fair. It's only a couple of years, but I think it is those Rona times, man. They just wiped out like. Because I had this conversation about us turning 5 next year with a couple people. Even Sparrow said it. He was like, already? 5 years? I was like, yes, because people think we've just been doing this like a year or two. It's like, nah, we've been putting in work, bro.
Yeah, we have.
5 years next year. Jeez.
Every 2 weeks, most time.
Everyone's growing, progressing, man. And we love to see it. We've got to celebrate these labels when they hit these milestones. And Boofy and the gang fully deserve it. Next up, jeez, these guys, man, this whole gang, this whole label, is just fucking bringing it.
They're doing it. They're kissing it. Boom, 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 wicked, wicked now.
If we still did the trailers for shows,
I know.
That would be like, do you know what? I might have to clip that one bit up and just do it. Because remember when I did the Ali G radio?
Yeah, mate.
That's a joke.
Ali G is one of the
That's the bit in the car, isn't it?
Yeah.
You're all about, that's fucking funny.
He's like, LAPD, man. He's
Oh my god!
The other geezer in that, I can't remember his name, the actor. He's like a proper actor as well, like now, isn't he? Like he does like mad shit now.
He's done quite a lot of serious stuff, hasn't he?
Yeah, and he's done that. It's so funny. If you haven't seen Ali, people, go watch that film. It's fucking one of the best British films you'll ever watch in your life.
It's crazy, isn't it? I just
so jokes.
Funny how looking back, because quite a lot of stuff from that era, like comedy wise, hasn't really held up, has it?
No.
Or it's like, you look. I mean, even
like Little Britain.
even Ali G though. You look at it, it's like you can't make them today.
No, not with but woke people.
I feel like when I did see like some, you see that shit where people are like going in. Personally, I feel like it's hard to say that really, like because of the times. It's great that we're all moving on. Don't get me wrong. It's like it's great in some senses but it's like there is too far. There is like way too far. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. It's like when when you see comedians get in trouble for like because some joke that they did at stand-up comedy is like filmed. I've seen that whole debate, and then someone's put it online. It's just like, well, why did you film it and put it online?
Yeah.
People who went to the comedy show go there, and like you're there for some comedy. There might be someone there who's got like Frankie Boyle type dark comedy.
Yeah.
If you're gonna get offended, you could just leave. But like, it's okay to be offended. Like other people are there probably enjoying it. It's not. It's in that environment where it's like you've kind of got permission to push boundaries.
And
make jokes about things that we would normally not make jokes about.
Yeah, of course.
It's like it's weird. It's like, do you know what I mean? It's like, why are you getting offended? Why are you recording it and putting it on the internet? Like saying about it, it's a joke.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
It's just jokes, man.
I don't know.
Can't get offended over everything. People.
It's one of them. One of them. If you're doing it publicly to offend people, it's a different matter.
Yeah.
Some things are just not funny. But yeah, anyway, sidetrack. 1985, bro.
Wow, well done for getting it correct. We actually do say it now together as 1985. We actually don't. Most of the time, we don't say 1985.
You're probably better than I.
It's in my head. It's all in my head.
I just slip. Just rolls a bit easier as well.
Yeah.
The other way. I'm not.
It does, yeah.
I'm not even gonna say because I will accidentally like Seven Sector. I will just start saying
19. That's me. We got them wrong as well. We get everyone wrong. 1985. We have Monty. I haven't got the track. I've only got one track on my thing, by the way. So we might have to get the other
on the stick.
Yeah, because I know which one we're playing, so I thought there was no point.
That's true. We had pre-selected.
So we're going to play the dubstep track Brain. Obviously, it's Monty, man. He has a variety of tunes. It's not just dubstep. It's not just drum and bass. He is in it, doing a bit of both on this one. I think most of it is it all of it drum and bass apart from this track? I'm not sure. So
I don't think it is. I think there's 2 and 2.
Is it 2 and 2?
I might be wrong on that.
I'm not sure.
There's already been a couple singles. So Gas Tank dropped on the 4th. Madman dropped on the 18th of August as well. EP release day focus track. I'm guessing we're allowed to say this. I think
it's probably all out there on the.
I mean, they've already announced the other 2, so you kind of know which one's coming next, don't you?
Yeah.
Monty and Liam Bailey. That's no. Actually, do you know what? You might be right. I think it might be. It might
3 drum and bass, 1 dubstep.
Now that I think about it,
it's
the amount of music been going through this week.
Yeah, sorry people, but yeah, we've
been promoting our own event, so it's been kind of hard to keep up. But yeah, he is doing bits as well. I seen pop up the other day. He's also got a Patreon, man. He's doing like production stuff on his Patreon, by the way. So if you want to go,
seen that,
learn off Monty. I was like, there's a couple. He's not the only one. It's not coming to me right now, but there was someone else popped up the other day who had a Patreon. I was just like, I had no idea.
Is it Hieroglyphics?
No,
I feel like he might have one.
Yeah, he isn't. There's a few out there that I'm like, you know what? I'm going to pop on there for a little bit, I reckon,
Hey, if you want to learn from proper producers and learn different techniques, not just in dubstep and in drum and bass, which you can then bring into a dubstep aspect.
Yeah.
Why not go for someone who makes both genres?
That's it.
Leo Cap's another one who does both.
Yeah, he's his monster. He's got loads.
It's a good tool, man.
There's quite a few people on there now. It's like it makes sense, isn't it? If you've got time and you're doing stuff anywhere, like it could be a good little side earner to like. You all know, like it's hard in the music game. You need to have like multiple different income streams. Yeah. So yeah, go check out. I'll try and get the actual. Make sure it's just what the actual URL is, so you can find them easy. But yeah, the full EP of this is dropping on the 30th. Did you say? No, 1st of September.
1st September.
Friday.
Yeah.
And but yeah, we're announcing this one. We're playing this one now. It's Monty. It's Brain. Should we get into it?
Let's do it, man. Let's have it. So clean, bro. So fucking clean.
He's having fun.
Yeah.
Them filters and that movement, bro. That's how you make that's how you make a bassline move.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah, for sure.
If you want to learn how to do it, like we said, we were plugging it. Look at us plugging other people's Patreon.
We're so kind.
You know what I mean? Not just plugging our own. You can. He's right. He's doing all right. You know.
Mate, he's making peas. You know.
I didn't realise. I did scroll down and he's like, his Patreon's turned 1.
Yeah,
and he's got 317 members, and he's only got 2 things as well. Tiers.
And most popular is apparently 950. So you're making good money, bro.
Doing all right, isn't it?
Which is good. I'm glad.
Yeah, yeah. So $5 or $9.50 for full access Patreon. Which, to be fair, like, if you're going to pay someone to tutor you to learn, do you know what I mean? Like, you could pay that, in a couple of months. Like, you've got access to all his previous stuff, all his new stuff that comes in that month or 2. Like, you're getting, like, if he's already been on there for a year, that's the thing. I feel like your early Patreon backers as well, like, ours is the same. Like, they're who you like. If you're listening, we owe you a lot, and we will not forget you, gang. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. You've helped us get this thing and encouraged us to keep on going because you're there and you're supporting us. But, like, obviously for new people who sign up to Monty's now, do you know what I mean? There's already 300 odd people who've supported him to the point where he's obviously committed in investing. That's the thing. I only seen the video over there. The fact it's been a year.
No, yeah.
That's mad. That was in June he turned. So it's
such a good tool, Patreon, man.
It's wicked, man. It's absolutely wicked. And we had a conversation. It was like, as soon as we launched ours, we were like, holy shit, we should have done this a couple of years ago. Yeah. Like, it's kind of crazy, isn't it? Because it really does relieve, like, a lot of, I don't want to say pressure, but, like, you know, for us, we don't really, there's last times with this project for over 4 years, we're not earning money. It didn't start out as like a business. We had to get set up because people offered us a couple of things in it, like, or partnership type things. It's just like, well, where's that going to go to? Because we don't have a business account.
Yeah.
So what is someone just going to ping our private accounts, and then they've got to deal with tax bollocks? You're already self-employed.
It gets all messy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like, right, we better just set up and do this properly, man. It's kind of but Patreon it's been banging. It's helped us pay, like I said, our SoundCloud. It costs 10, costs money monthly because of how long our content is. Our website, a couple £100 a year. It's a lot, man.
Yeah. Events.
Yeah, events, everything, the zine, like you're really helping us, and I'm sure Monty's back. He's fucking bruh. We get to 300 members on our thing. We're fresh in the game compared to this. We're only like a couple months in, isn't it?
Yeah,
two
like
and a bit. Yeah, 2. So we're within our 3rd month now, I guess. Yeah. So we've got a whiles to go, man. But hey, we're doing all right. And like I said, the new gang we shouted out at the start of the show. We appreciate you. Big up Monty though. We're there talking about his Patreon, and we're here to plug his his EP release. That was Brain that you just heard. Will be available to you on the 1st of September. So I imagine the singles, if you order the EP now, you probably get the singles.
I imagine so. Yeah, imagine so.
I don't actually know that for a fact, but it tends to be how it works. If you somehow don't follow Monty either, it's Monty's Beats over on Instagram. His Instagram is also the / on Patreon. So he's kept that consistent, really easy to go find him. Nice bit of artwork here as well. We'll shout that out. It's by @hey_that_boy.
That's sick. Oh, wow, nice.
Sick page. Yo. Might have to hit up that, bro. Oh, based in Italy by the looks of it.
Cool.
So shout out, hey that boy. And yeah, as Monty said, it's been a while. Happy to announce my new EP, No Sunset for Soul, dropping on 1985 Music on 1st September. That was back in 1st of July. That was his last... Oh, no, it wasn't his last post. It's just... Mate, this whole pin on Instagram catches me out a little bit, Jesus Christ. Look at them dates, bro. He's been busy, isn't it? Although it looks like he's... Oh, no, he's got one more.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that ain't happening, so we're not going to even mention it. That's the only thing, but he would have posted that a while back, innit? Those tour dates.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 1985 gang seem to be busy all the time. I think Jones just finished the US tour, as well. He just posted about it. He was on the road with someone else. Can't think who it was.
I don't know.
Don't know if it was Chesko or...
Nah, Chesko's been in the UK.
Yeah, he's been about, innit? Who was it? Visage?
Maybe.
Someone was out. One of the other gang were out there with him on a couple shows, I'm sure. But yeah, shout out Alex Perez. Shout out. Oh, we will mention actually, 1985 have a massive night that's in the new year that they're already promoting. It's at the Roundhouse, isn't it?
Yeah.
The fact that they're promoting a fucking January event already, but I don't know what the cap is at the Roundhouse, but that is... it's obviously going to be production-wise off the fucking scale. It's going to be like the label in it, like probably all the heads. Be some back-to-back.
When is it? What day?
London Roundhouse tickets on sale now. He hasn't actually put the date in that post.
Maybe on the...
You think it's in his... link in bio. There we go. Let's go to that. Oh, Jesus Christ. He's got one of these fancy things, isn't it? Oh, mate, I ain't gonna...
Oh, don't worry about it.
Have a look out for that anyway. I don't even know if it's going to come up on there. Oh, there you go. 1985. Roundhouse. 27th of January. Mate, they're already promoting that. That is mad. But that's the thing, though. It's going to... Oh, it's the full lineup out as well. I thought it just said Alex. The thing I seen with...
So it's a bit of a mix, then.
Yeah, it actually is. Alex Perez, 2-hour set, Skeptical, of course, Sicaria, Komodo, Visage, Monty, Trail as well. Trail's one of the newer heads on 1985. Tasha as well, was fucking sick. I think she's still got like the most.
Man, we should go to that. Man.
She was at, do you know what? Didn't get to catch her set. She was at Outlook this year. Tasha wasn't. Didn't get to catch her set because the clashes at Outlook this year were fucking brutal, man.
Yeah.
Like they were absolutely brutal. Like the mad. Especially towards the last couple of days.
Yeah.
People who were on at the same time that I wanted to see. It was painful. There was instances where there's like someone on all 3 stages I wanted to see, and they're all crossing paths because of the weird set times and back-to-backs and whatnot. But yeah, sorry, also Rebel Clash, Liam Bailey, SVMC, of course, GQ, T-Man, Coast, all hosting on that one, man. It's going to be huge.
I might have to go to that one, man. Because you know the production-wise, if it's their own event, they're going to have sound and it's going to be sick.
You're getting into the D&B now a bit, innit? Bro, you know,
a little bit.
You know, Skeptical's converted you, bro.
Kind of dropped down. I haven't listened to it for a while.
Yeah.
No, I like Skeptical stuff, though.
Skeppy fucking converting you, bro.
It's never converting, you know. I can Dubstep, mate. Never. Nothing will change this. I'm doing it too long.
Yeah.
Too long.
But yeah. Anyway, big up Press, man. Big up Monty. Big up Order 1985 gang. Big up Amy.
Yeah,
Shout out if you're listening. Thanks for hooking up the promos and that. Next up, we probably should have had this one next with the way we were talking about it earlier.
I was thinking that.
But that sometimes lands properly, you know, sort of unplanned, just works out like that. Sometimes it doesn't. Huge one. This one has been it's been coming for a bit, man. People were waiting on this one. Tunes have been doing the rounds. You know, certain peeps' hands who've got the access. Numa Crew. That's what we're talking about, man.
We've been talking about them. Numa Crew on System.
Yeah, back on System. Number 45. Huge tune, man. Bun Them Down with Killer P and Long Range. And then also, this is 2-track of this one. On the B side, you've got Mass Side Duty as well. There's not a lot.
Missing a line, yeah.
Yeah. I was just like, what? I'd start reading the next EP. We haven't spread that in the notes very well. But yeah, like I said, Ego and Leon P are going to be over here for the Sector 7 Sounds Night on the 15th of September. That's the next time you can see them in the UK. I don't know when will be after that. But yeah, this one, bro. Bits. Been doing bits in the rave, fucking in mixes online. Killer P and Numa Crew just have a special connection as well, man. Having Long Range on the track as well, it's just fucking fire. I think we should get into this.
Let's get into this, man.
This is one of them. Vinyl, Digi. I'll go hop on that vinyl like all System things. It ain't gonna last long, peeps. Numa Crew stuff always flies anyway, so go support, go get it. Don't miss out. It's out now as well. You can go cop it right now, or pre-order right now. You can pre-order. So.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one you can get though. I'm sure
if you pre-order the vinyl, you can get it. Yeah.
Guide we are guide a new generation, you know. Where you feel like, where you feel like, where you feel. Babylon a try kill off to get to you, then but you don't know that we're keeping it real. United from Church Road to Brixton Hill. Up every real general. We no penny boy, we no penny gal. We keep the fuck free to a minimal. Cause the whole government, them a criminal. We keep we hype on them a evil. 2017 you still a slave people. Look for my brothers and my sisters in Libya. Before you free up me people, it's on the media. Seems like the government a get greedier. That's why the youth them a get needier. And every picture when we sight on the media is sending us to tell the world, to tell the government. For us, like freedom up. Babylon, Babylon, boy them fi burn. Burn them down. Babylon, Babylon, boy them fi burn. Burn them down. Babylon, Babylon, boy them fi burn. Burn them down. Babylon, boy them fi burn. Burn them down. So we now stop burn them. Educate to get to you to keep you them learning. I see the tables turning. Me now wait till the world end. Now time to sit down and chill with no girlfriend. Too much things I've won, and the things that I've seen on social media means that everybody has been warned. But Babylon, boy them fi burn. Burn them down. Babylon, boy them fi burn. Burn them down. Babylon, boy them fi burn. Burn them down. Babylon, boy them fi burn. Still putting in work in the basement. I don't wanna get complacent. Trying to raise my nation. Meanwhile, Babylon wanna put me in a station. Told the Babylon we're not in farm in a statement. I see them so blatant. Trying to test my patience. I wanna walk my way. Try to take me away from the pavement. What? Trying to fight temptation. While the pagans make their arrangements. Man see them a plan. We not fear no man. When I pray to the God of creation. How will it come down for the land? In my spear and the beer gun. How wicked man. See them a try to done the program. But done with the mere son hand Satan. Babylon, boy them fi burn. Burn them down. Babylon, boy them fi burn. Burn them down.
Tell them.
Mate.
Tell them the news.
It's fucking stupid, bruv. I'm there like, mate, you gotta get on it quick, yeah, because like everything just, it's system, it's Numa crew, it's gonna sell out. Go on the Bandcamp. It's fucking...
It's gone.
It's gone, bruv. If you're wanting a vinyl from Bandcamp anyway, it's too late. What I'm pretty sure is, because they do often reserve, they will have some for shops already. They would have like allocated.
Yeah.
You've seen it in the past where they have then just like put more on the Bandcamp. They've just been like, just sod it, just sell more.
Yeah.
Might as well just sell them direct yourself, or like labels.
Yeah.
It depends on if you want to support record shops and whatnot. Which some people don't mind for love, obviously, but all the splits, money, all of that, whatever happens on the distributor's end. Yeah, man, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. So you can still go to the Bandcamp and pre-order. Go pre-order the digital.
Someone will sell on Discogs for an extortionate price as well.
Basically, that's what will happen.
Yeah,
that's basically what will happen. But what will most likely be the case is that it will become available like via. It'll become available via other.
Other distributors.
Other vinyl like online vinyl stores and maybe a couple like physical record stores as well. So, just go have a look at that, man. Need another System night, man.
Yeah, it's been a while, man.
Yeah, I need a little.
They're always so sick. If you ever get opportunity, people to come to London, like normally it's in London, System night, fucking do it.
Yeah. If they have the one-off, it's
normally for heavyweight started doing them, really, isn't it?
To
host it.
Viv's on the thing anyway. The Back to Roots anyway, isn't it? Is that October?
Yeah, we can't really go because it's the day before our event for Subdub.
Oh yeah, of course. So
it's like we can't really do that as well. So.
Nah, I ain't got minerals for that. I'm not even gonna be. I'll probably be living in Bristol by then anyway.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I'm moving to Bristol, peeps. So house viewing in like the next week or so, and hopefully, probably I expect to be moved in before October. Yeah. Hopefully, anyway. Provided we find somewhere that's nice and not dirty, and in the right price range and all of that bollocks. But big up fucking Viv, man. Just keep putting out the fire. Big up the whole Numa crew gang. Burn them down if you Killa P and Long Range. On the B-sides, look out for Masai Duty as well. That is floating out there in a few mixes online. Or a couple at least that I can think of right now. So you can go find these tunes. But go pre-order the Digis. You right there, mate?
Just checking it.
Just checking it's still recording.
Yeah, you gotta check, man.
It's vinyl sold out, man. That is just crazy. Of course it is. Of course it bloody is. Go pre-order, peeps. You can go do that right now. Next up, bro. Artist, label, makes perfect sense.
Absolutely.
Gnasha, Nomine sound. Gnasha's tutored on Education and Bass though as well, hasn't she? So she's already got that with Nomine. I think they did a couple. I don't know if she did any like classes, like their video pre-record stuff, or is it just like live sessions?
No, mate.
But she did do a couple bits on there. Oh, I think it was on their programming mentorship thing. I think that's what it is that she did. But yeah, anyway, she's releasing on Nomine Sound, the Ghost of Rot EP. This one's coming on September 8th, so it's a little while away. But what's the track names, bro? We've played a couple of. Well, you definitely have as well.
I've played.
I think I have one or two,
probably three of these out of the four. So Ghost of Rot played that in Sheffield. Grief played that at our events.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure maybe played Subtle Kind as well, the fourth track, and Ashes is the other one. We're going to go with Grief Second Drop because we're hard as food.
Did we play this as on a dub special? Not dub special, on a... I know
sure.
we played it out. I'm feeling... But we're going to go Second Drop anyway.
Yeah.
I think we might have, and played a tiny bit of the Second Drop. Now I'm thinking about it.
We have. Maybe we just go with Ghost of Rock because I know we haven't played that.
Yeah,
live.
let's do it.
I mean, apart from live.
Yeah.
I like this one as well. This is sick, man. This is hard.
The Ghost of Rot EP, let's play it. Gnasha, she absolutely killed it Outlook Festival as well. I hope you had a sick time.
Yeah, fucking sick.
Boomtown with the Crew as well. But yeah, check this one. Doing bits.
Yo, who picked that little Enigma Dubs collab on the vlog? More to come. Not Mate, that's fucking hard, man.
Yeah.
It just brings me back to Sheffield when I played it though. Like, it's just that's one of the tunes that just fucking got Lukai gassed as well. And I dropped that one
on a, what was it, 12 race subs?
Yeah, 12 race subs, mate. Yeah,
any tune will push on that.
Push on,
but, yeah,
mate, you can play anything on that and it'll just sound amazing. So yeah, but
Yeah.
this was it's such a wicked tune, man. The whole EP is actually fucking brilliant by Gnasha. She's actually one of the sickest in the scene right now.
Yeah, and I'm glad to see her on Nomine. Like, it really, really suits sound wise as well, because I can actually picture. I like to, it's just what I like to see is like I can picture him playing her tunes.
Oh yeah,
fitting his set, so it makes sense, and vice versa, which is why it makes sense. They're not the same, but they work. Do you know what I mean? That's the thing. Gnasha's doing bits. She's absolutely she just keeps climbing. As a relatively, to some of the the bigger older heads, I would say she's just doing bits, man, going from one good thing to the next. I mean, set wise, playing out like her own tunes, fresh dubs, the reactions they were getting. We witnessed it live. Do you know what I mean? It's like her back to back with Minty and Moolah was one of my favourite sets of the whole fucking the whole weekend, man. The Corridor Boat was just special though.
It was a special boat, that one.
That fucking burst the biome, that is jokes. That fucking she's done biome dirty there, man, on that post. That is funny. But yeah, Gnasha Music _ to find her over on Instagram. And she must be still part of it. She's quite pinned one-to-one mentoring, so 5 sessions curated package. I'm guessing they must have put something together. So she's still available to do that via Education and Bass. So if you're listening, and you know what, we just shout out, if you're listening and you're aspiring to get into production, maybe you've not even started, even if you haven't even started DJing yet, if you're investigating, getting your first little door, gonna get into like Ableton or whatever, Fruit Loops, whatever, hit up, check out Education and Bass as a platform anyway, subscription based, or if you're a fan of Gnasha's tunes, go look at her back catalogue if you don't know it already. She's got some sick releases on Photo Sounds as well as on her own Bandcamp as well. Yeah, you can go learn from her, man. She's doing bits over here in the UK. 8th of September. Don't know where to nominate sound, Bandcamp, I presume.
It'd be Bandcamp, Base to be Ecstasy.
Applies to be. So yeah, go check that out. Did you put that in there after Gnasha and Purpose?
No, just there, mate.
Just up there in the ends. To be honest, vicinity.
I didn't notice that one because it was with that. So
yeah.
So I didn't really put it there.
You didn't put the spacing properly. Yeah, one leads artist to another.
Yeah,
Breakfake.
Got Breakfake, mate. This one, another 1st September release, man. It was 1st September day, I think.
Is it Bandcamp Friday?
Probably. Are they still doing that?
Yeah, they still do it, bro. Yeah. They're still doing it.
Yeah.
Man. They stopped it for a little bit because it was announced up until a certain date, and they extended that, and then it wasn't nothing. There was no news about it.
Yeah.
Stopped for a few months.
Right. Yeah.
And then they just went and bought it right on back. So yeah, Breakfake, he's dropping this. We're not sure. He only mentions that it's on 10-inch vinyl.
Don't know if it's vinyl. It could be vinyl only. It could be digi with it, but it is 10-inch vinyl. So for the vinyl collectors,
you only got this in in time by about half hour as well.
Yeah.
Because I was already walking down here.
Yeah.
So
literally second, mate.
I downloaded it here on my Mac.
Yeah.
You were getting it on the stick ready for the show. So yeah, it's coming out, isn't it? It's coming out on. Is it by himself?
Yeah, I imagine so. There's no other.
I think he is. It is a solo thing he's doing it. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it might be vinyl only. This is because of the sample as well.
Yeah.
He's got it cleared. But yeah, 2 tracks. You got High Grade and what's the other one, bro? Forgot.
It's called No General.
There you go, No General.
Right.
But yeah, been doing damage out. Of course, you can catch Breakfake at Subdub on the 7th of October in Leeds. Ticket link is down below. It is gonna sell out. The tickets are flying. It's on 3rd release now, so it won't be long before it's on the final releases. Even though October is a while away, hop on it. Breakfake, High Grade.
I agree with the piece, you know it's all about the I agree with you don't know what I'm saying. You're past the dream. Hey, give me your wrist, please. I agree. That one your name ganja smoke. Pull up in a melon set, bomb me till me a smoke. Pass kiki, no one a Pepsi nor no Coke. A boy have scissor weed a dust the temper in promote. And when they come to can they can't make none mix up. And misplate me mean, but you take it to your joke. When me let in a rum and blow the smoke on the door. And from your smoke poke you hang yourself with a rope. I will be a promote. Smoke weed.
Breakfake was the first to drop some dubstep.
He was
on the first day, and it just made that feeling, bro. Sun, a beer, dubstep. I was with, mate, and then it just all went by in like a day.
It just gone.
Just was like
it was gone. The festival ended so quick. It was
people out there for like 3-4 days. I was like, I don't know how they coped because we were there for a whole week.
And it just went gone.
They even got to do a bit of Sunsea Beat.
We did do
Tony Humphries.
Tony Humphries.
You know.
Tony Humphries.
Tony Humphries.
Tony Humphries.
Tony Humphries. But yeah, man, old Huge brought the fucking heat first up.
One of my favourite Breakfake sets that was, mate.
But yeah,
I think he played some fucking wonky shit. A couple of Subby Strada tunes thrown in there.
You could tell it was like a gathering of like the dubstep heads as well. Like everyone was like, obviously, you get into the festival, everyone's looking for a little something. He's like opening up as well. I don't know if it was someone. No, there was one person on before him. I forgot who that was.
Crotone, is it?
That was it. Pretty sure.
But the thing is, I always say to people that I'm playing at this time on Thursday. Mate, that's one of the best times.
On a Thursday.
On a Thursday at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, everyone's buzzing. Everyone's ready to fucking go.
Yeah, because it's got stamina. No one's like killed themselves. Like, tired wise, like being on it.
People's ready, mate. So you know what I mean? So yeah, it was great. Really enjoyed his set.
It was sick. Got a shout out. We'll give it a shout while we're here. Breakfake Curates. He's doing a night. Where's it at actually? Does it even say? It'll be here in the notes. It's not on the artwork, I swear.
Doesn't actually.
I remember not being able to see the date when he posted it because this little icon was in the way on the phone. But it's the 9th of September. So yeah, I mean that's like just over a week from when this podcast is out. Spanning a few genres, dub, garage, and dubstep. It is at where is it at, bro? Is he not put it anywhere? That's jokes. It's powered by Elephant in the Room sound system. My man's a joker.
Where is the event? Maybe you should change that.
Mate, it's first 100 tickets are free as well.
You have to click the link to probably find out, mate.
Yeah, mate, that is hilarious, man. What are people doing, bro? You got to let them know where it's at. Do you know what I mean?
Innit? Or else we can't go. I mean, I imagine it's Leeds.
Yeah, it's local. You can say, Old Red Bus.
Old Red Bus.
Yeah, see a few people are playing it. Gnasha's played it as well. I think she's played a couple times. But a few of the
I've seen Days play.
A couple heads have gone up there to play. But yeah, lineup looks sick, man. And that sound, Buckley, Exodus, Harprier, Crotone, Lioness Power, VY from Cyprus as well. I'm guessing that's one of Breakfake's homies and Zookeepers.
I played after him last year. VY.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, because Breakfake went to Cyprus as well. Yeah, Outlook, yeah.
He did, man. He looked like he play some like outdoorsy, but it was in a marquee type thing right by the sea, and there was sound inside.
VY. He does all that.
Mad, sick. Okay,
he's sound, man. He's a good guy at VY. He's played some real good set actually. It was really like daytime vibe, but he did it perfect.
Sick.
He does stuff at the Mine.
But that's pretty cool, man. A free Saturday night event.
Yeah. You have to be in before 12. It's a good idea to get people in early though.
Yeah. Just do a bunch of free tickets, but you got to be in before a certain time. That's an interesting way of doing it. But I suppose if you're getting mostly local artists and you've got some sort of backing from the venue.
Yeah, it's hard if
But that's the problem, man. It's like the weekend dates at the minute for me. We all know where the industry is in a bit of a weird place at the minute, isn't it? Like,
yeah.
Depending on what you're trying to push musically, anyway. Because fees to hire venues on a weekend ain't no joke. And that's why there's quite a lot of free parties popping up, midweek free parties at the minute, which is both I see both good and bad things sides of that. And I know people are probably like, what's bad about stuff being free? You know, you're talking about livelihoods of artists. We all know there's like cost of living issues and stuff like that. But in terms of lowering the value of stuff overall for people who are doing it full time and professionally and have been for a while, creates an interesting dynamic in the clubbing scene as a whole in terms of how people are getting paid. And I'm not even just I know I'm not talking about ridiculous fees and the big artists who probably just had like biggest paychecks over the summer, those who are lucky and fortunate enough to be on like the festival networks. I'm just talking about your middling, sort of up and coming, but like almost there, just about doing it full time, and also trying to invest into their art. Like it creates an interesting dynamic with the free party stuff. But I like to see it. Like they need to exist regardless. But there's a lot more popping.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
I think people are struggling to get the numbers and paid. But even then, free creates an interesting dynamic of people claiming tickets but not showing up because they're just like, oh, I might go.
Yeah, that's the other thing, isn't it? So you think,
you've got to account for a bit of a drop off.
Yeah, because you think, I'm going to have 100 people in for free, but it's like that could be 20 by the time you come to it.
Definitely.
Because you'd go, I'll have that just in case.
Yeah, I've seen people do it with the Skrillex night for the heavy.
Yeah.
And but I did see some. You see the kind of people, thoughtful people are like, oh, I can't go anymore. I've got this free ticket if anyone wants it. Seen a bit of that in the groups and chats and stuff like that online, but of the night. But some people are just, something might just happen on the day. They ain't got a chance to, or the night of. They can't.
I don't know.
But I feel like if people have bought in, they've got a bit more investment, and they have to realise. Can't talk about other scenes and that, but in dubstep at the minute, promoters who are pushing, especially smaller, low-key, aka ourselves, putting in a lot. Yeah. And we're not, I'm not just saying that because for us, there's a lot of people who are like putting a lot on the line to make a night happen in a minute, which truthfully, makes no financial sense whatsoever. No sane person, really. Like the amount of other stuff we could invest Deep Tempo's time and money into that actually gains a return. But we're doing it for the scene. It's there's a lot of other people are thinking about the longevity coming out the other side of this difficult patch in a minute. Which
for sure.
Big up all the soldiers who are putting in work, man, and still trying to put on nights and make stuff happen. Do you know what I mean?
Exactly.
On a community level.
You got to, or else nothing will happen. It's just you can have all this music will just be online only. You know what I mean?
Our music is to be heard out.
Exactly.
That's the thing. Preferably on a sound system, but in a club, like it's
at least in a club,
what it's being made for. You know what I mean? No one's just. There's music that you can listen to in your bedroom here and chill out and work to and all of that. Work out to if you like. But at the end of the day, we want to hear it on dance floors. Even if it's not fucking crazy, wobbly. Some of us just like doing a spooky nod. Do you know what I mean?
That's why, Outlook and stuff is so important. Because it is just a big gathering of everyone in the scene can party for 5 days.
Yeah.
We're listening to the music we love.
That's it. If you're listening to this as well right now, could you just shout out wherever you live? Shout out your local promoters, big and small. Like who's putting on nights that you're really enjoying at the moment, like where you are. Because we'd love to know. I'd like seeing and keep an eye out and keep, being aware of like smaller promoters who are putting stuff on.
We want to go to these, like not just in the UK. We go abroad and go to shows abroad. We want to experience different aspects of it, not just the same big events, deep medi, heavyweight. We want to go to the smaller ones that don't really get don't do too many, but push in the smaller scene and stuff.
That's it. The problem is you can see with the smaller events, the smaller brands, I would say, that come and go. Because a lot of people start in this game, try to put on events and whatnot, and maybe they're too ambitious early on, or whatever, or just the economics of it all. It's difficult times at the minute. They come and they put on events for a year or two, and they go.
Yeah.
And maybe they come back a bit later and try again, and they go, and they're piling up the times. It is really difficult, man.
Well,
it's like making the numbers work. It's like
really... and that's the thing. They get like a. Not I'm going to name names, but get like say £1,000 headliner that doesn't even sell enough tickets. They just have to put all their money into it. The event happens, and then they're like, "Shit, we've lost like $2,000
in some like obscure."
Yeah,
it's mainly in like the obscure towns and cities where scenes need building first.
Yeah, exactly.
We spoke about it with artists anyway today, didn't we? Like in the previous episode, you're probably better off trying to build as a musician 100 local. Like community, like not even say fans, but all like a community that all supports and is a fan of one another. Whatever. Doesn't even have to be 100. You could start with 20 people. Do you know what I mean? 50 people, whatever. Like slowly over time, you grow it. Then trying to gain 5,000 people on Instagram, whatever the number is that you've got in your head that you think means you've made it 10k, whatever. You're better off trying to get like 50 solid people who are like committed to like going to like some sort of bi-monthly event. Do you know what I mean? And their friends find out about it and hear it and have the sickest time.
Yeah.
That's where my head is. Anyways, everything's things people need to like. I don't know, connect more, man. We're doing it on a global scale, but I feel that's because of the podcast.
Yeah.
Obviously, we're bringing frozen plates from Budapest, which has never happened before in the UK.
No.
And we went over there, for the first time as well in March. And that was our first club gig in Europe because we'd only played Outlook prior to that. Yeah,
that's true. Yeah.
But it is difficult. What Peter's done in Budapest with the Frozen Plates brand is really sick. And there's other heads trying stuff out in Germany. I see the brands popping up, man. Of course, we've been out the Black Teeth Boys as well. The whole gang of big up Jills, man. It's tough, isn't it? Whole sidetrack. I could actually talk. Yeah, have a 2-hour podcast. But I feel like, do you know what? I'd rather have this conversation on a live stream, like with people and have that interaction back and forth, because I feel like that's where we get the actual.
Yeah, like the thoughts from other people.
People will be able to tell me right now, and I could react, and we can have a conversation about other brands and smaller people who are putting on nights. The gang over in the US and Canada, there's a whole bunch of you messages or tag us in stuff for clips and whatnot, and support our merch and stuff. We love you guys. So thank you. It's work, innit? It's work, bro.
Yeah, it's work.
But we're having fun. We better crack on with these tunes.
Yeah, we better, because we're gonna fucking run out of space on card.
I will. There's like 50 other things I want to say on the matter of nights, but it's
we got loads to talk. I mean, there's a lot of things we could talk about in the scene, not just nights. To be honest,
we'll do it. Yeah, we'll do it live. We've got to do it live.
Yeah, we'll do it for the Patreons.
We did. Yeah, we wanted to do live streams with patrons, and we're gonna sort out the Discord thing and that, innit?
Yeah, there's just a lot to do at the moment, though, isn't there?
Just start figuring it all out, innit? Big up Breakfake.
Yeah,
Next up, bro, I've not heard this one yet.
You haven't actually heard it, no?
Nah, because I seen you reply to the email.
Yeah.
I said we've been promoting a night this week, so there's a couple in here. I think there's 1 or 2 more that I've not really heard. You gave me a quick little listen of one earlier, but what we got? Who is it, bro?
If you get up the Bandcamp for me, quick.
Go on.
This is a little teaser of Dubplocks 100 Forward, because basically they've got Dubplock 100, which I do have the CD somewhere.
Oh, you got it? What?
No, I had that ages ago.
Oh, wait there, yeah.
He's going to send a USB as well.
You just does that. Bro, that's like a snow globe on the floor, bro.
Alright, he picks up in a while. Dubplock 100. So this is like... This is like tracks that have already released.
Mate, you dare promoting this thing.
It's just down here for easy access.
You're a joke.
Easy access. I ain't got a CD player.
Carry on, I'm finished.
I ain't got. So you got. This is Dubplot 100. Oh. So this is like all of the older releases on one CD. Yeah. Oh. So what they're doing now is Dubplot 100 Forward, which is basically a little bit of a teaser of what's to come on Dubplot.
Do you want me to click on Forward?
Yeah, do the Forward one. Yeah. So
is it not all in the notes? No, I thought it was.
Not the release.
Mate, there's only 8 of these left, you know.
What, the USBs? Yeah. Jeez, the USB £55, yeah. You got to get on that. There's 8 remaining. So there's 5 tracks. One of them you can get now. That's the Q100 or Custo and Packetless tune. Is it Packet Loss?
Packet Loss, yeah.
There's Colt Cuts, Menace, Pharma's Inner D, and Nihilist Dissolve. And then there's a question mark tune which Dubplot put on his YouTube.
Are we allowed to say the artist though?
Yes, this is the thing. We are announcing the artist, who that was, and playing the track, bro. This is the thing. This is the mad thing about it, man. So, it's a Camelot tune, yeah? It was on YouTube. People really enjoyed this tune, but it was a question mark. People don't have a clue. Who is it? Who is this person? And it's Subculture.
There you go.
Okay, we've had Subculture on the show before.
Yeah,
I think as more as those dubs before. If I think we definitely had this as a dub
sound.
Yeah, I think so. Possibly or bass. I think it's bass.
Subculture bass. Yes.
So yeah, man, it's Subculture, and I'm gonna mention because I got in a conversation with Peter from Dubplot about names and stuff, because we're talking about Subculture, but you can announce the name. I was going to give the listeners the information on why Dubplot is called Dubplot, because I have found this information out.
Oh, and
it's not what you think.
What is it?
Because Dubplot is just a bit like us, mate. It's just random, yeah? But later on it becomes relevant Okay,
Right.
so Dubplok started. He wasn't a YouTube channel. But he had a channel, but he used to make playlists on YouTube.
Yeah.
So his whole channel was you're just getting loads of playlist views from other channels. So we'll take and put them in playlists. Blah blah blah. Obviously, he was like, "Shit, this is pretty sick. Make a channel, call it Dubplok." Random at the time, but then he thought later on, Dubplok. Say Dubplok. You got the DU from Dubstep.
Yeah.
The lock. So LO. P. No, sorry. DU. What was it? P and O. No, I can't. PL.
Yeah.
So I can't. I need to see words so I can. Oh, it's right there. PL is playlist. PL playlist.
Okay.
Dubplok playlist. So dubstep playlist.
Yeah.
And then OC is what's the OC shit?
You've forgotten.
No, collection, but it's backwards. So it's instead of OC, so it's OC, but it's collection. C.
Why you didn't like dub?
It's too hard to pronounce that. But it was random. It's a random word.
All right.
But then it just works. So there you go, people.
I mean,
someone told me it was like dubstep uploads PLOT.
I thought digital uploads.
Was it digital uploads PLOT? But yeah, that is it. It's pretty random, but there you go, people. Sorry for the long-winded story. It was pretty shit, but there you go.
I do need to mention on that drive.
Yeah.
That's 55 quid. You then went into the 5 tracks. It's not 55 quid for 5 tracks. The £55 USB is every single Dubplok release that's ever been. And it's like a golden key USB stick, and there's only 8 left. And yeah, it's like a 32 gigabyte flash drive of like every single Dubplok release ever.
There you go. Oh.
On a USB stick. There's 8 remaining. So you can go and get fucking everything that way. The Dubplok 100 Forward EP is £5 to digital to pre-order. That, and it is dropping on the 20th of October. What? That's a long time ago. Yeah. Wait. Oh, do you get that? Do you get Custo when you pre-order now though?
Yeah, I imagine so.
That makes sense.
The rest of it is
that makes sense because he's plugging Dubplok 100 Forward.
Yeah.
But of course, there is the Dubplok 100 release, which is 20 of like some of the biggest tunes basically that have been released on Dubplok over its 10-year lifespan. But yeah, so you can either go for the Dubplok 100 compilation if you've already got a whole bunch of the previous releases, or if you want literally like I don't even know how many tunes are on that drive. It's got to be fucking
300 plus. It says.
Where's that? Jesus, 300 plus tracks for 55 quid. That's
not bad, is it, mate?
Not
and
bad.
You get a cool USB.
If you just think like normally a track is like a quid a tune, it's that ain't bad. Yeah, and I think some of them tunes are some of the vinyl only tunes and stuff like that on the stick.
Yeah,
that you can get from the old golden key. But yeah,
we have got another tune we're gonna play soon to promote that one as well, but it's not on it. But there's the originals on it, and then we've got a VIP of it that we can play and then talk. But we're gonna have Pete's gonna send us the USB as well, so we can show you what it looks like on screen.
Go on then.
But yeah, that'll be for another show, maybe in like 2 weeks or 4 weeks time.
Nice.
What we do? We're playing that track.
Subculture, yeah.
Oh, it's already on there. Okay.
There you go.
You ready, people?
I'm ready.
We will crack on now because we ain't got too much time. A lot of talking today.
I know, yeah.
That's got a the sort of stomp's got such an old rhythm effect to it.
I wouldn't be able to pull the name out of my head quite like you would on that side of the world, but yeah,
imagine, can't you?
Okay, you say he's got a Patreon as well. I think,
Mate,
didn't he?
500 patrons.
You were telling me about. I think you were.
That guy must be making in thousands from that because there's people on there, yeah. But this is just all about Patreon today, apparently.
I know, yeah, it's like Patreon.
But he's fucking got like 40, 50 pound tiers, and I'm sure people are on that. So
Patreon. Yeah, they must, I mean, if it exists, I'm sure people are on it.
Of course they are, man. But yeah, it's got that sort of vibe to that tune, that sort of stompy, but obviously in more of a deeper aspect.
Nearly 600 members, bruv.
Mate, it was like 500 the other day.
Veggie gang member. I should just get that for free, bro. What you think? Mate, he's doing bits.
Innit?
Mate, their world is like completely different to ours, though, and it's just.
So say that's most popular. Just do 13 times his number, and that's your average.
Even that, bro.
It's mad, isn't it?
Mate, even that minimum, yeah.
Yo, he's living off that shit.
A month, bruv.
Yeah.
So
you gotta think that's probably more like 3,000.
How long? Yeah.
$3,000
easily. I reckon it's because that's like almost double that.
Yeah.
And people are going to be on that. He's pushing 4, 5.
What a way to fucking. I hope you're doing your taxes, in fact. Yeah. God, we're going off on tangents about Patreon too much, but yeah, fucking Patreon is the way to do it.
Do you know what? I don't know. It depends on what country you're in, but Patreon handles tax stuff on for you.
Really?
On certain. I don't know. Oh no, I guess if you depends on where you are. You have to pick all countries. Mate, it's quite complicated getting the payment stuff set up on.
Yeah, I bet.
It didn't take a quick second.
Yeah,
it took a little minute to get that out. I wonder how long he's been on here for. He's had
a few years. He's got loads of tracks.
There you go.
Yeah, but yeah, that track just sort of had that infecty stomp, I'd say, but in the deeper way.
70 classes on this fucking.
Yeah, I know.
That's again though. Like, look at that value wise. Even if you signed up for a month, you could just or a couple months, whatever. Like for a personal tutor, if you were to do 1-on-1 and he's made that many classes and you want to make tunes, like, bruv.
Yeah,
and it's not from some like random face on YouTube. It's someone whose career
is that. Yeah.
It's already proven. Like he's doing bits.
Yeah, for sure.
Mate, his top tier is fucking £34. My man is 2 previous Patreon exclusives of your choice each month.
I'm gonna sneeze.
That's mad. All benefits from lower tiers includes. He's got masterclass. Wait, doing bits, bro. We might have to do you know what? We need to ring him up for some advice, you know.
Basically, just make rhythm tunes.
Just get him to promote us. Bro, just tweet us one time. Swear down. Pay you.
Pay you £2,000.
Pay you £20. Jokes, man. Big up Infect, man. He's doing bits. He's also on Dubstep as well.
He's been on Dubstep a few times on the deeper. I mean, he does have some deeper tracks, but a lot of the exclusive tracks are rhythm. But there's some tracks that are like relevant to us still. That because I've got a few of them.
No.
But yeah, Subculture, Camelot tune. Fucking there you go. That is the tune. That is the artist from that tune that you would have heard on YouTube. Yeah. Dubstep 100, not coming out for a while, but you know, top tier. It's top tier.
Go pre-order it, and you'll probably get that Custo Packet Loss track. You can preview.
Yeah.
I imagine. If not, Peter, go do that for the heads. Let them get that when they pre-order it. I think
it's available now.
It probably is. Next up.
Cool, man. This one's sick, bro.
Old Rubber Johnny. Didn't we say that the first time?
Did we?
I think we might have.
Rubber Johnny.
Like, is it Johny or Johnny?
Johnny. Remember, there was someone called Dubber Johnny back in the day.
That's who I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
What happened to him? Old Rubber Donny. Rubber Donny.
I think it might have been a duo, you know. Basically, they stopped. I think they probably make another genre under a name that isn't so stupid.
yeah, it's a bit out there, isn't it?
Yeah. There's some stupid names out there.
Is Johnny on? He's got his own bank. I don't know. Gonna find him on. I'll get him on the Instagram anyway.
Yeah, this one's what is it? The label called again?
Solex
Machina. We can't remember, can we? Which one it's pronounced?
Yeah,
Machina.
Yeah.
Soul X Machinas, Johny or Johny, because it's spelled kind of different. I wouldn't spell Johnny like that in the UK. I would spell it different.
He's got a weird. I don't know how you spell
like
it on
John.
Instagram. He's got a weird at on.
Oh really?
I'm pretty sure he has. Yeah.
So this one, we'll get into it.
We'll try.
We've got Detached, Great Brick, which we're playing, Peach, Golden Skies, and this is released when? It should be on the notes there.
It is 14th.
14th of September.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get into it, man.
Yeah, play it, and I'll get the research up whilst.
Yeah.
Trying my best.
I feel like I remember where I first heard it, and I think it's Fizzy's set at Outlet 21 on the beach. You were there. Outlet 21.
Oh, I was in 21.
Yeah.
I forgot what year we're in.
Yeah.
He went back to back with.
Yeah. They're back to back.
Two other. Who was it? The other?
Yeah,
Shakhtar gang.
Shakhtar gang. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the first time we met Fizzy, wasn't it?
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure this is because I was like, I remember hearing this before. Now that it's coming into my head, it's on the vlog. I'm sure it's on that first vlog.
If that tune dropped and we were there at that exact time, then I have no doubt you would have pulled out your phone and recorded.
Yeah, sure.
GoPro.
I definitely did do that. Yeah, it was GoPro at the time.
But yeah, that's it. I mean, Johnny, it's Parrington Levy on Instagram. I knew it was something
How
weird.
did you find that?
I just was like, oh, Shakhtar boys, so I went. Okay. That's the first thing I did was just went to the Shakhtar.
Yeah, and it is there, June.
But yeah, Johnny.
I love that tune. That's a sick tune, man.
But yeah, coming on Soul X, Machina.
Machina.
the date. Yeah, sorry, it's 14th of September. You can go and get that one. All the audio clips of all 4 tracks are up on Soul X Machina's Instagram, SoundCloud. And they are just soundcloud.com/SEM3. Or just search Soul X Machina, and you will find them. Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
There you go.
You like a hoe.
Jesus Christ. Moving on.
I got rhymes, bro.
You got.
I'm tempted to start doing vocals.
Oh, jeez.
Alright, maybe not.
Right, let's move on.
Sorry.
Next up. Before we waffle for another 10 hours.
Yeah.
Critical Music.
See that they're back with some 140 dubstep business. They know.
Well, no, isn't this the only 140 one again?
It is.
Which is what was confusing me at the start of the show when we were talking about Monty's.
Oh, really?
I was like, I knew this was. Now that we're here, I'm like, is this the one? This is the one that definitely only has one 140 track on it.
Yeah, yeah.
And so my brain's a little bit muddled about the other tunes. But anyway,
they love it. This is the thing, drum bass. They love a bit of 140 now.
Yeah,
they all love it. They love a bit of 140.
Of course they do.
They do. They want to slow it down a bit and have some fucking space in their tunes, bro. That's what they want to do.
They do, bro. They do.
How do we pronounce the name of this? Is it just Waeys?
Yeah,
I said that really camp then, didn't I? Is it Waeys?
Waeys. It sounds like the and there's a direct
Waeys. It's got to be Waeys, isn't it?
Casper.waves.
Go on, Casper. You shouldn't be calling yourself Casper. Oh no, you can't. Sorry.
Casper. Yeah, that's the right one.
It's definitely him.
First time feature on the show for
absolutely
Waeys. Casper.waves. Yeah, but of course the feature though, the vocals on here. The track's called Vision, and blessing the tune with some vocals is Pavan. Pavan.
Yes, it is Pavan. He's here. This is called Vision.
Yeah.
Should we hit it first? Should we hit the tune first?
Calm down, because I haven't listened to this one for a little bit.
Yeah,
we got this a while ago.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, this one's 31st of August, so we're gonna get into it right now.
Top producer, this one come like Medusa. This was a baseline abuser. Now we don't deal with time, waste the loser. Cruiser in the 90s Camaro, top down 50, sweet that manuka. Stack that panini, stack that faluda. P that physical backbite diffuser. This one menacing, got mansioning off the wave, no pressure. Bags when done, just sent me the rhythm. Third eye, bless the whole thing with pleasure. This a top shelf booster, juice for your big rig system stressor. Sam, I need your attention, please. Been done telling these fools I'm a vessel. Yeah, what you thought? They must have put something in the water. Everything I spit medical grade. Chemical P, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spot. Like Waka, don't need your religion. Let me beat this up one time. Sit up on the minute, still get a nap. Yeah, what you thought? They must have put something in the water. Everything I spit medical grade. Chemical P, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spot. Like Waka, don't need your permission. Let me beat this up one time. Sit up on the minute, still get a nap. Get a nap vision. Like Waka, don't need your permission. Get in that vision. Like Waka, don't need your permission. Yeah, what you thought? They must have put something in the water. Everything I spit medical grade. Chemical P, that's me in the corner. That's me in the spot. Like Waka, don't need your permission. Let me beat this up one time. Top selector, this one bust up your sector. Your sound under deep in the bounces temper. Roxy, Amsterdam.
Dirty, bro.
They drum bass producers, yeah, they love like a heavy 140 dubstep tune. Like they love to make it heavy.
Why they
like in this aspect.
There
of
aren't
heavy.
many that make. I'm trying to think.
Like 185's on this vein of like heavy. I would say.
Yeah. Because I guess it depends. The ones who tend to come over are like really fucking playing in the mid range. I mean, yeah, 185 have inspired a whole bunch of other labels to sign and put out some dubstep, even if it is putting it in a little bit of on a D&B EP or album, of course. But I'm trying to think of a D&B artist who's made dubstep but has actually utilized loads of space. I'm now trying to think of one, because Leo's probably the closest to it, but not always.
No.
Though he's made some of the skippier, more early garagey stuff as well.
Yeah.
But his space tends to be on the phrases, like in 16 and 18. Not even so much in the tune. Not many of them making a really sparse tunes. It's probably just not in their nature.
Yeah.
Probably just feels super empty, innit?
Yeah.
Because the reason why drum and bass producers are fucking so sick is because to get really, like, the ones that are at the top of the game getting signed on Critical and the likes, is because there's so much going on that getting a good mix down, like learning how to have your tunes hitting, like your drums hitting hard, hitting right, it's harder because there is less space. There's a lot more opportunity for shit to just be muddy and clash and shit. Whereas in dubstep you can just get away with a lot more.
Yeah, the quality is definitely better in drum bass and dubstep. Like along
average. Yeah.
Averagely.
I just feel like you're not getting any drum bass. It's obviously a much, like I said, we talk about it. This happens with all the genres though. It's much older.
Yeah.
Because obviously the older heads have spoke about that when the original like D&B heads started playing in dubstep. It made them realise like, oh, my shit's not sounding like that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? There's like some of them early dubstep tunes, some of them man didn't even know about EQs. Like they didn't know about any of that. They were just playing. Do you know what I mean? They were just like dabbling early on. But that's what made the scene so exciting when it first came along. Like a lot of early scenes, a lot of people that get caught up in this new wave of a new sound that want to be involved in it as well, and have been dabbling with some other stuff to just start doing shit, but they haven't even like I don't know. Do you know what I mean? It's not until they started hearing their shit on rigs, testing it and early versions, but before the digital wave, it used to cost a bomb to do that, man. So again, people who could play in this game, it was different, bro. But yeah, sick to hear the fucking some more filth coming in, and I'm loving that Critical keep coming through.
Oh yeah, the Critical mate
stuff, because again, exposing it to a new audience. Do you know what I mean? A different sound. Man. I love they talk about the Montys and the Versages of the world and that as well. Waeys is gonna be one of those guys now who might start a set off. You know, even if it's only like 10-15 minutes, some 140, and then move things along. Do you know what I mean? Because especially if you're playing an extended set, you can afford to do that.
Well, that's why Alex does these 2 hours now.
Yeah.
So he can play it all.
It's getting to the point now where I'm from anyone, not just ourselves. The fact that we are a duo as well, it's just like you can give us 90 minutes if you want to. Do you know what I mean? There's some other solo artists who would enjoy it, but it's a balance. Like labels who are doing big nights, sort of like family nights, and you got a lot of back to backs, and we're kind of doing this with Frozen Plates where it's the first time they're coming down, so we're trying to get as many people as possible. It's going to be a family occasion.
Yeah.
But where there is the room to do extended sets, longer, more artists are wanting to do these all-nighters as well. You know, like from start to finish as well. Like even, they're headline acts, but they've got no problem just, I'm going to play to a half-empty room for the first hour. Good. Or 2 if it starts super early.
I bet people come in early still, like, because they know they're there. It's more,
that's it.
More
you don't want to miss anything, do you?
Yeah.
But you should get to any event early, people. If you've bought a ticket, you should go see everyone, because someone starting might blow you away. It might be your favourite of the night, which has happened. We've talked about it many times. Go around.
Yeah.
But anyway, big up fucking Critical Sound. Big up Waeys.
Yeah.
Pavan, man.
Pavan, Waeys. Yeah, big up to these people, man. Fucking amazing track, that.
We've
that
not managed
is hard
talking about this. We've not managed to cross paths with
Pavan.
We haven't.
Yet, no.
Somehow it's just like not happened.
Not happened. That was very burning, man.
So
Yeah.
I'm fucking praying that happens this side of Christmas, sometime in 2023.
Yeah.
But yeah, big up Critical.
I wish I was more clocked onto Critical. I mean, I've known who Critical are, but like in the dubstep aspect of it, like last year, because they were at Outlet last year, and I would have known them. It would have been nice to have gone to their stage and like met the people behind the scenes.
Yeah.
But obviously, maybe not one out next year because I'm not going Outlet next year. But maybe they'll get back on another lineup or something.
Yeah, we'll cross paths on a multi-room night at some point. I'm sure. I mean, they're out all the time, isn't it? Critical.
Well, Critical did I think they did a 1985 Critical collab night, didn't they? I'm sure they did.
Was it in Bristol?
Yeah. With
Trinity.
Skeppy.
Was it in Trinity?
No, the other one.
Motion,
I think.
Motion.
Fucking hell, we're not even from Birmingham, guys. We're from near it.
But if someone's had a quick glance, you could be wearing a Villa top.
Oh, no, don't say that. Actually, I don't mind Villa, really. I mean, they're local. West Ham, mate.
Fuck them, bruv. Next up, we got to keep it rolling.
Yeah,
bro.
we do, because we're hitting the 2-hour mark.
Oh, Jesus.
We are so shit.
We might have to just skip some now and we'll keep it going. You need to I haven't listened to these all the way through. What are we going for, bro? Brand new name to the show. Tell us who it is.
I don't know too much about this guy. He just came in with some absolute dubbies, yeah? Dubbies.
Jesus Christ.
And we thought, I just listened to it. I'm like, do you know what? That's actually getting me quite grooved and making me move. I was like, do you know, I want to put this in the show. A little dub, man. It's called Chris Guillotine. The track's called Funky Owl. There is others he sent through, but this one really stood out to me. We're going to get into it. We're not going to waffle anymore. What do you guys think of this tune? Get your dancing shoes on. It's going to get skippy in here. Let's go. Sausage rolls in the back of the
That's
room.
what I was hearing, like, some Josh Bruce accent.
And bingo's on later.
Get your raffle tickets, Steve. Get your raffle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that got me moving, man. I really like that tune.
Yeah, you said, I mean, you dropped it in the notes, like, bro, we've got to get it on the show, man.
Yeah, man. It's like a new name as well. Like, people need to hear these new names. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Wow.
new names to our podcast.
To the podcast, new alias.
Yeah, what's happened?
But they did mention that, you know, they're, introduce myself. Was frustrated that, basically, this Chris Guillotine is frustrated that it's pigeonholed themselves, making dubstep for like 15 years pretty much exclusively, and so I feel it's time to make a new alias, a new direction, and drawing influences from everywhere. You know, techno, garage, breaks, UK funky, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, just drop these couple tracks in, and as they mentioned, one of the, you know, for now, you know, to just keep a bit of mystique around the name, though I personally already have my own theories, which I'm not going to do on a podcast. I don't think that's right to when they want to keep it a bit of a mystique, but I'm pretty I'm already pretty certain.
All right.
Not so. There's like a couple. There's like
type it down and I'll see. Just type it somewhere quickly. Just.
I told you, I don't think it's that hard.
Well, maybe if. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Sound wise as well. I don't think it's that hard to draw upon. But I don't know. They can DM and ask and who it is. But I feel like that's quite easy. Sound wise, when you think about the dubstep they made as well.
It's hentai.
Yeah.
Hentai.
So hentai. No,
hentai.
It's not.
Hentai's all like, wow.
Don't imagine he just come out and it's like, yeah, it was actually me, guys.
Yeah, John's having you on.
Nah. But yeah, big up Chris Guillotine. Thanks for sending that in. That's a dub for now, peeps. So yeah. Till I mean, I don't even know if there's alias. Do you know what? We'll search it and I'll shout out after the next feature. But yeah, better crack on.
But I say you could probably get rid of that one, by the way, because you don't really need another dub. So that one you can go.
Well, yeah, we've got the Patreon exclusives coming up, don't we? Anyway, so
these two more.
Two more, yeah.
Well, three more.
Are we sure? We haven't had a message back.
Yeah,
I think we've got another show before.
Yeah, but it's already
release.
Yeah, that's EP, not the single.
That's all right, man. I don't think we
right.
I don't want to because the announcement. I feel like they would have told us and guaranteed.
Well, they put it in the email. That's what.
But we had chats, we had conversations, bro.
Yeah, true.
They would just DM us and confirm.
Well, I'm surprised they haven't.
You know, Tom would.
Yeah.
Anyway, next up, brand new name to the show again. We said
who is it this time?
we have Kleie. Kleie is how you say it.
Yeah, I think it's Kleie.
But it is spelled Kleie. And Kleie, brand new name to the show, brand new name to Too Much Collective. The Bristol output, this one is Too Much number 16. But yeah, it's pronounced Kleie. Need to do some research to get them up. But yeah, we've got a few tracks. This one, pre-orders are up on the 1st of September. It drops on the 8th of September. A few nice tunes coming through here, man.
Yeah, I like this one.
Too Much keep bringing the fresh names in the moment.
Yeah,
they're the ones who are like...
They're Too Much Fresh Collective now. They're getting too many freshies in.
Yeah. What track names? What we got? You got them on? Or just...
The one we're playing is Juru.
Yeah.
There is also... 1 second. Let me find them on here. There's also Barker, Bidu, and Kanga.
Go on, Dave.
So, should we get into it now? You ready?
Yeah, down.
Rumbling.
The Bidu EP.
Here we go.
I just found it.
Let's go. Who's going?
The world now was nothing like this. Cause when we say sure down, we not. Sure down. When we say sure down, we not. It's style. Sure down. When we say sure down, we not.
So Wampy business, man. That's actually bad boy, man.
I was just trying to think what was Moo and Mince have locked up from too much from because they must. I was trying to think then. Did they drop a couple of these out?
They must have.
They must have dropped.
If you're not, what are you doing?
Of course, you got
it.
Just sent it out promo in the last what week? What was it called?
Yeah,
last couple of days, few days.
Yeah, a few days.
So they've obviously been dropping these at Boomtown and Outlook as well.
Tell you what, Oz is good at the old mastering. You know, that sounded fat. You know.
Yeah, of course he knows
that
what
is
he's doing,
fat.
man. He knows what he's doing.
Proper like stomp on that sounded fucking wicked.
And we're talking about D&B heads. I had no idea until finding Kleie on Instagram, and it looks like he produces D&B as well.
It just makes sense.
There you go.
Basically, if you make drum and bass, you can make dubstep better than everyone else.
Not quite everyone else.
Not everyone else. Proportion. Yeah. Like you got the skills to fucking make some mad shit. Because that was wicked, man. That's different.
Real nice. So the A-list, it will be down there in the track list for the podcast peeps. You'll find Kleie on Instagram. That's he's got his alias on Instagram. No other characters or underscores or anything to add to that. Go find him. Go support it. Go look out for Too Much Collectives like channels as well and pre-order that over on the Instagram and Bandcamp and SoundCloud, all of those things up for pre-orders from the 1st of September.
Okay.
Next up, last but not least, or yeah,
so.
Let's do it, bro. Check Gang back again. We're just talking of old Johny. We've now got MyCa on the show. This one. If you thought Breakfake come in last minute, this one, man, it was about like they're both just come in last minute for the show. I was like, do you know what? Because we were gonna play a couple more or double two more, weren't we?
Yeah, but then these come in before. I got to respect the guys who were releasing the tracks. So.
We've got to support them, innit? And
dubs will be on our Patreon later.
There you go. 2 more exclusives coming on the Patreon. If you don't know, go subscribe. Link down below. But this one. Macrosal 004 Rama, man, he keeps bringing the heat, he's got good taste, this boy. MyCa with the Lazy Dub EP.
Got Lazy Dub, Enough Acid and Dive. We're gonna go with Dive. That's the 3rd track on the EP.
We go. Like I said, this is like came in last minute, so I've not even heard it yet.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you wouldn't have, would you? So
all the Czech boys are, mate, they're fucking.
They're always
something in the water over there.
Yeah, you know, mate. And Macrosal, fucking. This is their 4th one. Every single one I've really enjoyed, like every EP. So especially the Kojak one, that was sick.
Very
played that a few times, but yeah, this one, Dive by MyCa.
Yeah, he's had 7 kids as well, isn't it?
7 kids, yeah.
Love these Czech boys, man. They do it proper, bro.
Yeah,
They all love these little low end bouncers, movers, and what, just like head nodders, serious tunes, bro. No gimmicks.
No,
Love that shit, bro. And yeah, very very into like up to Pharma's taste as well. I like hearing his sets and his mixes, man.
Yeah,
He's got some naughty tunes. If you don't know about Pharma,
yeah, go listen to his mixes, man. He's got some fucking naughty little dubs and shit. Things we're about to be like, yo, what's that tune, man? I don't fucking need that shit.
But yeah, MyCa, go find it on Instagram, MyCa_UL to go and find and follow him as well. Macrosal Records, you'll find them on Instagram, super easy. And yeah, of course, head honcho old Vram at 9.5 over on the Instagram. Go follow him. But that's the show, peeps. That's the show for you. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you don't mind I waffle too much. We'll see how long the show ends up being, because I might end up trimming some bits down, but we'll see. I've got, with it being bank holiday and I might have a bit more time to go through stuff, clean it up a little bit. But yeah, we've got 2 Patreon exclusives to record after we sign off from here. Don't forget Frozen Plates, Deep Tempo Frozen Plates in London on the 11th of November. That is in Brixton. It's at the Loki Club, which is like a fairly new club as well. Yeah, Subdub on the 7th of October. We're hosting room 4 with some big names there as well. Patreon, like I said, got the exclusives. Guest mixes coming out, just dropped. Congrats again to Wolf for winning the Kalawanji vinyl, bro. Don't forget, if you're listening now, messages, I'm sure you won't. We'll probably DM him ourselves. And yeah, thanks for tuning in. We'll catch you in 2 weeks' time.
What's the outro tune?
Oh, gee. Forgot about that bit, bro. Yeah. Talking of our show, Pharma is coming over from Austria to headline. Amongst Substrata and Sadik, I guess, is like the main producers from abroad who are coming. And yeah, he's just released an album on Bandcamp. Didn't tell us at all while we're seeing him over in Outlook Festival.
He sent it us.
Oh, did he tell you?
No, he sent it us, but we lost the link didn't work because he was after Outlook.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was like a Bandcamp link to it for free.
Oh, anyway, I supported the boy because he sends us so much stuff and it's sick.
Yeah.
But bow down. But this track is called Speak of You. It's on Pharma's Bandcamp. If you want to get a taste of Pharma in the UK for the first time, Frozen Plates on the 11th of November. Ticket link down below. Big up Pharma, big up yourselves. And yeah, we will definitely see you in 2 weeks.
Bye.